How you doing, everyone? Welcome along to the video. So in this video we're just going to run through SimGrid and the grid pass, really to do with the SimGrid seasons that's just come out. I'm going to stop waffling on and let's get into it. So let's get into it. Right, so go to SimGrid, basically the home page. Let's go back. So what we're looking for is obviously the grid pass. So it is $5.99 a month, regardless of your currency. I found this out yesterday. So obviously it says $5.99 USD. If you convert that, it just converts it to whatever your currency is. So still $5.99. So then yeah, it's $5.99 a month. So we're going to run down on what you basically get over the free one, basically the one that costs you nothing. Obviously, like I said, I have this now. As I said before, I was given a code for basically Coach Dave Delta, and it basically means I've got this for free. I think for about a month. So yeah, I don't know whether I'll keep it recurring. I'm going to see over sort of the next week and sort of see what happens. But yeah, let's have a look. So obviously straight away the same things from the free one: unlimited league racing, unlimited quick races. So I presume the quick races are for or pretty much for the seasons. This is what we're sort of discussing. Really, it's not really about the other side of SimGrid, because obviously SimGrid does the console side, they also do the PC side. I think they possibly do other sim racing games as well, titles on here as well. For anyone that doesn't know, it's sort of a hosting hub as well. They also do their own races on their own servers, but say groups, racing teams / groups can sort of promote their groups on here and their races, and you can sort of join a season from here. 9 times out of 10, I think the actual sort of groups of people do like you to pretty much register with Discord, with their Discord group, to find out all the relevant information. But I'm sure there's some on here that don't. So obviously if you're not sort of up to scratch with Discord or don't like it, then you can just jump into a race on here and not have to worry about that side of it, which is good. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much what SimGrid is. So as I said, we'll go for unlimited quick races, unlimited season racing. So I presume the unlimited on the paid is you can get into the longer races. I know at the minute they're sort of letting the unpaid in, I think possibly 1 race a day for the longer mini enduro, I think it is, and possibly sort of 1 or 2 of the proving ground, and then obviously the quick race is free anyway. So but once this gets sort of locked back up, the only way you're going to be able to run in the longer races is obviously with the grid pass. So 30-minute registration window for the normal, unpaid 60-minute registration window for the paid, which I think is a good thing. It means then, I think, especially with the quick races, they open, is it something's telling me every 20 minutes, or the registration possibly every 30 minutes. So being a 60-minute, you're either going to get maybe 3 you can register with straight away, or just the 2. It will save you messing about. Obviously, we have proved that you can pretty much go in every race. Just you have to make sure you register once you've jumped into your race that's sort of just about to kick off, then register the next race, and then so on and so forth. So it is possible to do. You don't miss a race. Obviously, having a 60-minute registration window is a lot easier though. So that's good. Create teams is the same as the free and driver profiles, obviously, because you've got to create a profile for SimGrid to run SimGrid. So into the stuff that you don't get on the non-paid version: grid rating statistics, driving statistics, performance analysis, hide adverts, which, to be fair, I've not really seen any adverts on the unpaid. unless I just didn't see them at all. I don't know. And then obviously a calendar feed. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and go through these parts, the grid rating statistics, driving statistics, performance analysis, and sort of give my thoughts on it. I've had a quick look. The sort of performance analysis I can't seem to get running. Now, whether it's not running with SimGrid Seasons, or it's because I took this out late last night and I haven't actually done another SimGrid Seasons race. I'm not too sure. So, like I said, don't sort of shoot me down, shoot the messenger, so to speak. I can't seem to get it working. It'll work for sort of normal races, which will show you the races that are on their site. I can't seem to get it working with my particular races. So, yeah, it is what it is. So let's go grid rating statistics. So I presume we go, let's have a look. So I did this yesterday. We want to go to stats. Let's get this loaded in. So you've got your grid ratings. You can actually go to analysis of each one. Obviously, you've got obviously ACC PC because they're PC based as well, and Xbox. And then the crossplay. Obviously, I have done some racing many sort of a year or two ago with Xbox through SimGrid. I've also done racing of the PC side as well, as you can see. But we'll have a look at the crossplay. The crossplay showing obviously the more races I've done, and you've got all the stats down, solo events, solo performance. So it's pretty good. It obviously tells you where you've come, what your sort of preferred car, so to speak, I'd say. So we're going to click through these quickly and have a look. We're not going to go through the Xbox and the PC. We'll go on the crossplay because that's the most relevant, I think, because this is the ones that I've done. Yeah, with a crossplay with SimGrid Seasons. So yeah, let's go down. Like I said, I had a look at this yesterday evening, but it didn't seem to want to run properly. I don't know if there was yeah, the website seems to be working a lot better. So we've got the seasons races up, basically the ones, all the seasons racings that I've done, obviously for the last 30 days. So then we can sort of see our points, our stats. Obviously, I said yesterday on a live stream, I think it was yesterday, that if you DNF, I don't think you lose any points. But by the looks of it, we are, because we've got a minus 50, we've got a minus 48, a minus 48 again. So we did lose points, which is a bit of a bit of a pain, to be fair. Obviously, we want to try and get as many points as possible to get us on the sort of grids or at the front of the grids. So let's have a look at our best result anyway in this. So we've got 110. Let's see if it'll work. No. Okay, so this didn't work yesterday either. I'm not 100% sure. It just doesn't seem to want to load. We'll give it a couple of seconds, which is it's a shame. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether you're supposed to click on it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's highlighting it, so I presume it's supposed to go somewhere, but it isn't going anywhere at the minute. Now, it would be nice to sort of bring them up, the actual races where you came. Now, I'm sure we can go through, let's have a look, my events, my results. So if we go through my results, let's have a look this way. So this will work then. So it might be a bit of a roundabout way. Let's have a look. Yeah, it might be a bit of, sorry, stats it was. As I said, I'm still sort of new to this. But yeah, it might be a roundabout way, but you should be able to find it. So we go back, we go to 30-day range, obviously, because I haven't done anything on here. All I've done is the season. So let's have a look again. So the race that we lost, the points, 50 points, negative 50, so 271. So if we then go to results, so we're looking for race 271. So there it is. So I'm not going to click on that. I'm going to click on results because actually, no, let's click on that. We might as well be transparent as possible. So it does give the results. So there you go. This was, trying to see what track it was. Nürburgring, I think we got wiped out pretty much. We did. So, yeah, it was a DNF. And, yeah, okay, so it is giving us negative 50. So we did lose points on that. It's a shame. At that stage, we were 2253 on points. So you can, yeah, have a look at these stats and sort of, yeah, coincide them with the races you've done. Bit of a roundabout way to do it. But I presume the part that we clicked on here, obviously this is, we need to keep changing it. I don't know if there's a part that you can save your, no, so you're going to have to keep changing it, which is fine. You'll sort of start to get the flow of this, to be fair. So, as I said, I presume that the parts that you can highlight where it says, say, race 18, I presume that would probably bring it to that stats window. But obviously it's not working at the minute, so it's going to be a sort of roundabout way to do it. Like I said, this is good, the graph. Obviously my SQF or SOF, I think it's the points, strength of field. This is all staying the same, so I presume that's supposed to change. But yeah, it's not. But this is a good good analysis. Obviously we are on, yeah, 2427. So that is what we're on at the minute, and you can obviously see we started to come up, then we had a bit of a dip, come up again, dipped again, and then yeah, dipped again, and then started to. So we definitely had then. We had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good races at the end where we didn't actually get any negative points going on this. So yeah, all good. But that's not too bad. You can't click on that. So that's your stats. Grid feed. I'm not too sure what grid feed is. We'll click it and see. Website will load. So this is more of a flashier sort of look. Obviously it's telling me the races that I've done. And obviously you can click race results again. Not sure what react is. Yeah. Strange react, I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, so we put a thumbs up or whatever, maybe just to sort of tag if you had a good race or it was a bit iffy. So that's not too bad, the stats. So let's go to the one I want to try, which I'm having issues with, to be fair, is the stats performance analysis. Now, all the ones that you see here are obviously TRC races that communities have promoted on SimGrid site itself. But I can't find, so if we let's put Xbox. So then obviously we've got, yeah, Xbox communities, you would have thought. So yeah, Xbox communities, so that's fine. But yeah, I can't seem to find the seasons races that we've done, which is a bit annoying, because I'd like to see sort of a breakdown and everything else. We're going to go through one of these anyway. Obviously this is just, yeah. So obviously this is the performance analysis, fastest lap, average lap times, sector times. I mean, you've got all their ratings. Can we actually view the details? Okay, so we can view the details and everything else. It's everything in broken down, basically. You've got all the laps they've done, the lap times, the best, the average, the optimum, valid laps as well, percentage. So yeah, not too bad. But as I said, I'm just, yeah, I can't find seasons. That's my main issue. Now, I don't know if it's because I haven't raced since I've took this out, since I've sort of unlocked the grid pass. I don't know. So you can put, if I put Xbox and I say put season, there's nothing. So I put seasons, nothing. So yeah, I'm not too sure if it's because I haven't done a race yet on here since I've taken the grid pass out or unlocked the grid pass. I don't know. So I'm hoping it is, because I think it'll be a good tool to have if you're into all the statistics and everything else. But yeah, I don't know. So as I said, don't shoot the messenger. I have no clue. if that's the case, or it's just for sort of community racing and league races and seasons, and not the actual seasons, but yes, say a league season on a community. So, because like I said, there's quite a few, but as I said, I can't find the SimGrid seasons. So it's, yeah, you would have thought it'd come up as soon as you basically type that into the search, but it doesn't. So yeah, let's get out of there. Let's go back to the grid pass, because I've completely forgot what else there was. So I think we've pretty much gone through it. Driver profiles, obviously you can make, grid rating statistics, driving statistics, that obviously all runs hand in hand. Performance analysis, as I said, I don't know if that's an issue. It's not showing what your races were, whether it's just an issue and seasons hasn't been put on there. I have no clue. So that's a bit of a sort of grey area. I don't know with that one. Again, as I said, hide adverts, I don't think I've seen them anyway, really. And the calendar feed, I think the calendar feed is, see if we can have a look at it, if we can find it. Discover seasons, which no. So the calendar feed, I think, is you can, so yeah, you can put down races. If you basically, because SimGrid has a wide variety of races promoted on here, as I said, through communities, and they've got ones on here that maybe, say, next month after, enduro races and everything else, you can actually enter them, and then obviously it will come up on your calendar. So then instead of going painstakingly searching, thinking, oh, hang on, I've forgotten what race I entered or whatever, okay, hang on, I know the community, I'll search the community and see if I can find the race. You can come into your calendar and you can basically see what races you've entered, basically. So, which, yeah, I think is really, really good. I presume these ones that are in grey, I think these ones that are actually, okay, that are actually on. So you could probably find ones that, well, you've not necessarily entered, that are happening over the weekend, and obviously enter them through here as well, which doesn't seem a bad thing. So, but yeah, another sort of nice touch, to be fair, just to make things a little bit simpler, simplify them. So, but yeah, let's go to, anyway, seasons, and let's discuss, obviously, which goes hand in hand with the grid pass. For me, the elephant in the room. We're going to have a look at, so the enduros, mini enduros, they're on this evening. Actually, races open on the 29th of June, so they're not actually running. I presume it's to do with, I think it's to do with, because they're just trying to sort out a few little bugs and get things back in place and working seamlessly. So, but yeah, we're going to have a look at this, because obviously I think it's the Proving Ground and the mini enduro are the ones where you need the grid pass to actually enter. The free races are the short races, which I think, in all fairness, will be the more popular, I think, because they are free and they're just a quick 12-minute race. I don't see them sort of falling by the wayside and everyone jumping on the slightly quicker races. Obviously 6 minutes qualifying on this, which you don't get with the short races in a 20-minute race. So I want to go and have a look at, if we can, results, because I just want to go and see what the actual numbers that are on the grid. So we've only got race one. Okay, so what we got? Race 1, race 2, 6. So this is week 1. I think we're still in week 1. I think we are still in week 1. So let's just go through how many have they got. So they've got an average of 11, or not an average of 11, they have 11. So we're just trying to see the average numbers. And at the minute, I know these are some, I think 1 or 2 free a day at the minute. You might have to take these numbers with a pinch of salt. So 12, we're starting to go up. Obviously, I presume it'll probably be time specific as well. Just to see when everyone's on. There's going to be parts of the day where they're less populated than others, I think, definitely. So let's have a look. So yeah, 6. This is starting to drop down. Not sure. 1 in that one. I'm not sure if you can, if we can see the actual time the race was. Don't think so. Let's get that 16. Oh, it's okay. Sorry. So there wasn't a short amount. Series does not have any results. So yeah, 26 total. We've got any on 25. So down back to 4. So I'd say then, as I've said before, I've touched on it before, until the numbers go up, and obviously it's a bit of a sort of grey area with this as well, because they've sort of made it free, I think, for maybe 1 or 2 races for everyone. So we obviously don't know the true number. When this first was released, again, because of it was in its infancy, so you can't really take a sort of a good look or a guesstimate from that as well. But hand on heart, I believe that until the numbers come up, that the people sort of come over from the free and want to go and race on the proving grounds of Mini Enduro, where it's locked up and you need the grid pass, people aren't going to do it. They'll always go with the free. It's just the nature of the beast at the minute. I think maybe it could get to the point, especially if they don't put something in place, as I've stressed before, about incidents, racing incidents, and reporting people. I know you can report people from sportsmanlike behaviour, and obviously intentionally sort of ramming you off, but there's no other way of sort of, obviously, yeah, racing incidents and stuff like that. People could possibly jump over because you've got 6 minutes quali, so then you've got a chance of getting sort of up the grid, away from sort of maybe the sort of more inexperienced drivers, the slower drivers. So, but yeah, I'm sort of on the fence with it. I want it to get popular. I really do. I want it to work. But as I said, and I can't stress enough, I do believe that the numbers aren't there at the minute for the proving grounds and the Mini Enduro. And certainly once the Mini Enduro obviously starts again, 29th of June. So I don't see many people getting the grid pass. Hand on heart, if it was me, again, I mean, I'm not going to sort of beat around the bush on this. Yes, I was given a free code for Coach Dave Delta, so then I could get the grid pass for free to test this out. I would wait. I wouldn't jump straight in. Again, 1, because of the numbers. 2, because I still think there's a few little bugs. There's things that are not working. As I said, the performance analysis being 1, I don't understand. I mean, I could be doing it wrong. I don't know, but I don't understand why I can't bring up a seasons race. It's not bringing up any of the seasons races, even when I search. So maybe they have to address that. So at the minute, for me, I wouldn't pay the money. I wouldn't sort of invest unless you've got PC, because I have dabbled with the Coach Dave Delta app that runs alongside ACC on PC. I did that last night once I sort of unlocked it, put the code in for the subscription, and I do think that's really, really good. Really good. Obviously, I'm not going to make a video on that. This isn't about that. That's probably been done to death because the Delta app's been out quite a while. But if, say, you have got both platforms like me, and you do decide to get the Delta app and pay the subscription on that, then obviously you'll get the grid pass for free then anyway, to do with the console side. So you're sort of, yeah, happy days, so to speak. But as far as, say, not having a PC, only having console, wanting to do seasons, and you're pondering with the idea of getting the grid pass, from my experience and what I've seen at the minute and everything else being in its infancy, I would hold off. I would wait, 1, for it to sort of mature, 2, for them to sort of sort out, obviously, which again goes in hand with being a mature platform, 3, waiting for the numbers to pick up for the proving grounds and the Mini Enduros, and then I think it's worthwhile. I really do. At the minute, I think you'll just, it's not worth it. It really isn't. As much as it pains me to say, I don't think it's worth it. I wouldn't have paid for it, to be fair. As again, I was lucky to get it a code for free for Coach Dave Delta, and obviously it just enabled me to make this video on it. But yeah, hand on heart, I wouldn't get it straight away. I'd keep an eye out. I'd give it a couple of weeks to a month or two. Let them sort of perfect seasons. Let it get it running seamlessly. Let all this run, you know what I mean, as it's supposed to be, with things working and stuff like that. As I said, the stats part, yes, you can go through it a roundabout way to get it working, but I'd want to sort of have it working here where I can click on that and it will load the actual race results, so I can all keep it in sort of one window to go to another, instead of going from one window to another to find the results. You know what I mean? That's yeah, it's teething issues. That's what it will be. I know they'll get it sorted in the end. So, but yeah, that's me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this sort of long-winded video on the grid pass. As I said, I would hold fire and just see what happens. As I said, I'll be brutally honest with you. I will be waiting for the numbers to pick up, them to sort of perfect seasons, let it mature a little bit, and then I think I'd be, obviously, well, I'd let this carry on and actually pay for it a month, because I'd rather do the longer races, definitely, the races with qualifying as well, so you're, especially while it's sort of in its infancy, and people are joining and the ratings all over the place, it just give you more of a leg up. You're not then sort of around slower drivers or more sort of erratic drivers. You're up the sort of front, hopefully, with drivers of the same caliber. But yeah, as I said, guys, that's sort of a not a quick but a long-winded video. I hope it's been informative. Any information that I haven't maybe covered, definitely drop me a comment in the comment section below. Obviously, if I've done something wrong or I haven't done it right, or there's a different way of doing it, definitely again let me know. And yeah, just crack on with seasons, crack on with the quick races. I'm definitely going to be cracking on and trying to get my rating up, so I can be sort of more at the front of the grid. And yeah, as I always say, I'll catch you on the next one.